Since the founding of Positive Coaching Alliance, we've impacted over 4 million youth athletes across the country. And in the past several years, a number of large national organizations have partnered with PCA in an effort to improve the youth sports culture. PCA has developed research-based content based on sports psychology and best practices from great coaches. Through interactive live workshops, PCA is able to directly impact leaders, coaches, parents, and student athletes across the country. Our national team of certified trainers is changing the way the game is played, one youth sports organization and school at a time. Our coach workshop introduces PCA's double goal coach model. Every participant gains access to dozens of practical, proven tools to increase success during their next practice or competition. The interactive workshop provides an in-depth review of the 3 principles of a double goal coach: redefining winner with the Elm Tree of Mastery, filling emotional tanks, and honoring the game. PCA has developed an approach to winning that we call the Elm Tree of Mastery. It's proven that coaches who coach their athletes to pursue mastery get better results on the scoreboard than those who focus solely on the scoreboard. The Elm Tree of Mastery stands for effort, learning, and letting players know that mistakes are okay. A sample tool for redefining winner is the mistake ritual, which helps players understand that mistakes are okay. Players who make a mistake in public are no longer in the moment and are usually not ready to make the next play. A mistake ritual may be the most powerful tool for a double goal coach because mistakes are what youth athletes worry about most. Reduce fear of making mistakes, and more energy will be available to excel at the game. The second principle explains that each of us has something we call an emotional tank, similar to the gas tank in a car. If your tank is empty, you can't expect to go far. If your tank is full, you can go a long, long way. When players' emotional tanks are empty, they tend to be pessimistic, give up more easily, and are less receptive to coaching. When their emotional tanks are full, players tend to be optimistic, deal better with adversity, and are more able to hear what you have to say. The third principle is honoring the game. PCA believes it's the responsibility of every coach to create a team culture in which honoring the game is paramount. We say that honoring the game gets to the roots of positive play. Roots stands for respect for the rules, opponents, officials, teammates, and self. A sample tool for honoring the game is the self-control routine. No matter how much you intend to honor the game, there will be moments as a coach when you feel yourself losing your temper. Creating a specific routine that helps you control your emotions in the heat of the moment is a great tool for honoring the game.
Did have a few routines because I tended to lose my cool a little bit. So one of the things is right here, I have it on my wrist. I used to snap this on my wrist in the middle of the game to kind of like try and snap out of it. So I used to actually play with this on my wrist. The other thing is we had a saying on my youth team, which was ice, because we were a very skillful team and other teams used to try and disrupt us because we were so technical. And so we would say ice, like stay calm, stay cool. And the other third thing was Carla Overback. She was always my person who would laugh at me when I would lose it. So it's always good to have a teammate that's there for you. She would look at me and just shake her head and say, settle down, babe.
Coaches who attend the workshop will receive their double goal coach certification along with a copy of The Power of Double Goal Coaching. In the end, the PCA Double Goal Coach Workshop helps coaches establish a positive coaching legacy.
Your life is written, what will it look like? Will it say you made a difference? And you really want to make a difference. You have the ability with young people in mind that through sports they learn a lot about life. And how you handle these young players, I think is very, very important in their growth. Most of these players will not go on to be professionals, but the opportunity they have in sports is really a part of their life. Learn how to compete. That's probably the most important thing. And I think the way you compete is important, and you have to understand, someone's going to win, someone's going to lose, but at the end, how do you handle that situation is probably the most important thing if you're going to have a successful life.
For more information about partnering with Positive Coaching Alliance, contact your local representative or reach out through the contact information listed on your screen. Thank you for all you do for youth sports in your community.